stream all the whole time till you finish. Put your mic on. Nah, you ain't got to put a mic. And I was like, who the fuck is this? Their name was yeah. I'm like, who the fuck is yeah? You done? You done? Oh.
No, we was acting stupid early this morning. I was like, these niggas is crazy. And they was up gigging too, like, are y'all serious? So I like, okay, well then, where we go? Yeah! Yeah!
Something just fucking happened. Theseus, Perseus, Gladius, flatter than a discus, but none of them could go the distance.
Hey, kick it. Kick it.
You wildin'. Your shit froze, really?
Hey, hit it. They stupid. Is that the news people? They beat their ass up. Kick it. Hey, kick it. Watching. Not this nigga.
I can't hear though.
Kick
Let
it
me
to
hear
the
it.
leg.
Hold
Kick it to
on,
the
let me hear the
leg.
music
Kick
though.
it.
I couldn't hear it. It just looked goofy to me.
Okay.
Yeah, let me hear what I'm saying.
Alright, there you go. What? You ain't even looking
Nigga.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah. Ooh. You mind Fawkes 46. Where these niggas in Charlotte?
Look,
Yeah, that's how you get the
look,
niggas to watch the news.
Look,
You'll get some niggas to watch the news doing that right there,
you
bro.
but look, D, you missed it. He got the other shit, the other effects at the end of that part. You ain't here, you ain't watching it.
Like the little lights, that shit's it.
Watch. Watch it.
Well, how he know how to do it? You know this nigga went to the black high school. Ain't no way he did that. What newsman is this?
Yeah, his South man.
Boy.
Somebody taught that nigga how to do that shit. Kick it.
Plays a musical instrument.
Alex.
Yeah, that thing. But we've been together a while, and I barely heard anything.
Do you like
you
music,
missed
Maren?
all.
Yes. Some magic requires it.
My favorite is the Chant of Resurrection.
Yeah.
If you care to
You
hear
can
it.
watch this nigga.
What are you saying?
He hitting it.
No, no,
Watch
way,
it.
not on my
Yeah,
ship.
yeah.
The only
How he
dead
know how
things I
to
wanna see
do
on
it
the man
though?
should be on my
And
plane.
who taught him? Yeah. Why he need it?
Get over here, kid. We're about to land.
Michael Jackson. Yeah. Hit with it. Yeah. Yeah, he did that, dude. Okay. You lying. Yeah.
Hey, somebody else is here.
You lying. When the girls do it, I be seeing bitches be twerking. I should be lit though. Oh my mind. I can't lie. That ass shaking, I fucks with it. The ratchet shit, I'm all opposed. But shaking your ass, shaking your ass, now that's good. Hey, hit him with it. Yeah.
Hit it. That's what I kept saying. I don't know why that shit make you want to say that shit.
For me, it is I. For school for me.
Grease is quite the expert when it comes to engineering.
Hold that thought.
Hold on, wait, there's a chest around here? Rock, hey. Hit the stool, hey, hit this, hey, hit that, bitch, you better hit it, you better hit it, you better, hey.
They calling it the swivel challenge.
Ain't nothing like that. That
It's
boss
a
slam.
challenge. It was a song. You hear me? Somebody made it and somebody made it into a challenge. And then that shit just started going.
Oh yeah,
all over the
hey.
world.
Hit the swivel, hey, that's it. Ring ding dong, ring ding dong. Alright, so there's apparently a chest on this level, so I've been here before. This is a powerful foe.
It's locked down.
Oh, no wonder I haven't even been this way. Look at these hoes. Bitch. Really but I wasn't even thinking about that area. You lying, what happened?
Grease, you ready for a tour of Dathomir yet?
You're kidding, right?
He would not last long, I think.
Yeah, listen to the Night Sister. Gonna take a hard pass on that one.
Bitch, wait a minute.
Hold it.
You the one. Ain't you the one summon these motherfuckers? Unsummon them. She playing. Night Sisters. Yo, I killed the boss like that, one of them robots. This motherfucker was standing there, and I was trying to do the little mission.
Someone was here.
What?
An outsider not from this planet.
I'm missing 2 life things. Hold on, but where's that a shortcut? can't get out. Doch, I'm gonna get ambushed by bounty hunters. The Night Brothers is better.
Need to pick me up.
What? Yo, you can't call it up. That's crazy. This shit look. That shit look crispy. Purple is the only other color worthy of this. Mace Windu tapped into the dark side of the Force.
Mind helping me out? Thank you, buddy.
C-3PO. Yeah. Oh, that's why it's down there. I gotta go down and get it. Oh, I could go that way and slide there. What? What? They... Yeah, I never went that way.
Can't get through.
But that's the way. Awesome. Man, there's gonna be hella enemies. Bitches, look at them hoes. I pressed the wrong block.
Boy, oh boy. Boruto Naruto Next Generation, episode 134. What are you doing, Studio? What the hell was that with Sasuke in this episode? Like, I understand, you know, you gotta get rid of the dude that is the most powerful there that could, you know, not easily, but more or less take care of the threat. You want to give a chance for Boruto to shine, and even Kid Naruto, because this is kind of a boyhood arc, them having a bond. You want those special moments, those powerful moments. You also want late the awesome content. I get it, but damn, having him like trying to pull some wrestling moves on Urashiki, falling down a ravine, does like, let's jump into it. Okay, so this episode of Boruto, there was a lot that could be said, and like I said in the intro, I am just baffled at what was done to Sasuke Uchiha in this episode. This is not the Sasuke from the manga by far. This is not the Sasuke, because not only is he still drained from, you know, his chakras, just I don't know where the hell that shit went. That shit went bye-bye no jutsu. That shit is gone. Kaput. But then on top of that, you got Urashiki stepping on him. Jump, like, the disrespect that was done to our boy Sasuke Uchiha in the beginning of this episode is mind-boggling. I can't believe somebody pushed that through. I mean, okay, I like the credit of it. I like that it makes him look a little bit more.
So many Night Sisters died
makes
here.
him look like a
They didn't
little
even
bit
stand
more
a
of a
chance.
badass. But at the detriment, expense, and pride of Sasuke, I can't believe what they did. So he jumps on top of dude, steps all over him. Sasuke basically tries to like tackle him, put him in like a full Nelson, falls down into the lake or the river or whatever. Doesn't stab him. Hey, you got that sword. Why don't you stab the dude while you're in midair? No. And then, you know, okay, already that's just like, wow. wow. I can't even, I don't even know. Shocked. So we have that. Cool, whatever. But then on top of that, Sasuke's unconscious from falling down. Like, what? And Urashiki's A-okay. And Sasuke is unconscious, gets found by little Sakura. She drags his ass away. And I get that angle. Like, okay, you want to show that they were fated to be together. They have a connection that goes beyond, because she was able to be the one to find him and bring him, and she's healing him. And even though Urashiki is searching, and she doesn't even know who this dude is, he's Tabi again? He's a traveling performer, but she's still healing him non-stop. Hey, why are you cheating on Sasuke with Sasuke? What's going on here? But, you know, that part, cool, whatever, but the fact that he's unconscious, the fact that he got disrespected, I ain't gonna lie, the Boruto anime is just destroying, ruining, pick your word, pick your verbiage, pick it all, what's being done to Sasuke, because it's just disgusting. Like, I can't even believe it right now. Kudos to Urashiki. Kudos to Urashiki for that. It was like, hey, even though he had to be nerfed to put him down and stop him, you did it. Good job. But then shortly after, we get into the big battle, which I ain't gonna lie, I like seeing Kirby Sage throw some hands. I like seeing him pulling out all the stops. It was dope. I mean, it was back and forth. They had to, you know, retreat a couple different times, and then it started getting into Urashiki's special Rinnegan ability, that he could basically redo a moment many different times. Like, you know, it's kind of like time travel in a way, until he gets the right one, I guess, the right outcome, or the outcome that he prefers the most, and then he just goes with it. So it's Rinnegan, pretty OP, I'm not even gonna lie with you. At the same time, I was like, okay, I mean, I will
Stim here,
because I know there's probably gonna be some people that are gonna throw the argument, and when I saw the spoilers, it's a different story from when I see the episode. One of the big reasons why I am kind of cool with the way he was brought down in this episode, and mind you, he's not done. It's not the end of Urashiki just yet, but I like that it was Jiraiya that set it up. Like, you had BS Sasuke trying to do something, knocking him down, really didn't do too much, but you had Jiraiya working together, and at the end of the day, you can say what you want, Jiraiya lost the pain, but he lost because he didn't understand the technique. He didn't realize he's fighting 6 dudes that ain't even the dude. The real dude is like a million miles away. A little bit different from one dude that clearly just, I don't know, he got his fishing pole up his ass or something, because he's just like not all there his damn self, getting owned by kids. But I love seeing Jiraiya taking him into the top. Like, it was nostalgic in a way. It reminded me of the, you know, what was it, when Itachi and Jiraiya went at it, or almost went at it, when, you know, he put him in, like, inside of the stomach of the toad and everything. That was pretty freaking dope. I like that. I like seeing that that was a plan that he came up with, that even if Urashiki keeps on trying and keeps on trying, it was only to his detriment and making him even weaker, because the acid is kind of affecting him a lot quicker than it would affect anybody in there. So that was cool. Seeing the combination of Boruto and Naruto, which what they did in this episode, the combo of Boruto launching Naruto, using his Rasengan to kind of push him, and use that the force impacting to slam into Urashiki. Granted, let's still say, yo, 12-year-old Naruto is stopping a foe that is supposed to be on par with what End of Shippuden Naruto had to fight, or somewhere in that ballpark. You got Kirby Sage weakening him, but still, it took all the Shinobi Alliance. It took Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura to take down Kaguya. Now, I'm not saying, because at the end of the day, I don't know where Urashiki ranks in comparison to his Otsutsuki brethren. Maybe he's not on the same level as, you know, Momoshiki. Maybe he's not on the same level as Kaguya. Maybe he's a lot weaker. Maybe this is one of the reasons why he was written out of the manga and out of the original movie. For him to be taken down that way is like, I forgive it, because Jiraiya weakened him heavy. Jiraiya outsmarted him. Really, Jiraiya. They just added in the final fleets. It was just like hey, we gotta give it to Boruto. The show is called Boruto. We can't just have Jiraiya be the hero, as much as I would have loved for it to just be like, because Jiraiya was going in, and I love seeing Jiraiya going in. It's like, this episode of Mixed Bag. I like the, you know, hinting at the connection between Sasuke and Sakura. I hated that Sasuke was out cold. I hated how he got put. I just hated everything almost about Sasuke. So what are you going to Sasuke, the Boruto Naruto stuff, I think that was saving up because the way it was done, I thought, okay, we're gonna get this father-son Rasengan, whatever you wanna call it. Didn't happen because they did put him down. But now, I think they're saving for the next episode, which if I'm not mistaken, it's supposed to be like the final encounter or something like that. It's gonna be the finale and whatever's gonna happen with Shiki in the next episode. That's where I'm imagining we're gonna see Boruto and Naruto using that father-son Rasengan training for it, if not, what was the point of it? Because that's not what they was training for. They wasn't training to launch Naruto at a quicker speed. They were training to do a combined Rasengan. So probably saving that for the end. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I thought Urushiki's technique was dope. And I can't even complain, like, to be honest with you, I can sit here and try. I can't complain the way it was taken down because at the end of the day, first of all, you had legendary Sonny Jiraiya. Like, people, again, you could try and discredit him because he lost in an earlier part of the story before the story was finished. But again, look at the fold that he lost to, look at why he lost to him. A little bit different. So for Jiraiya to be one of the pivotal reasons why they were able to put down Urashiki, I ain't mad at it. I thought it was cool. I mean, it shows that Urashiki ain't the strongest. If I'm ranking him right now, what we've seen in the Otsutsuki, I would argue he's the weakest Otsutsuki. Probably even throwing in Tonetti. I would say probably Tonetti's even stronger than Urashiki. It's just that he has, like, you know, hacks, Rinnegan ability that he's able to, you know, use this time thing, but he was even outsmarted by Jiraiya. Then, like, honestly, his intelligence is what is probably lacking, and maybe he's just too cocky, but like I said, mixed bag episode. Sasuke sucked. They're ruining Sasuke. Jiraiya awesome. Ending of how they knocked Urashiki down. Aside, I mean, at the end of the day, yo, if the legendary Sanin, come on, bro, like, he was involved. So I dug the episode for the most part. Animation and art wasn't all that, but I can see why. I'll probably talk about the preview in a different video because there's a lot to be said, and I can't wait for that episode. But this episode, it was like, wow, Boruto anime, you really don't like Sasuke, do you? Curious what a lot of you guys thought about Boruto Naruto Next Generations, episode 134. How do you feel about how Sasuke was dealt? How do you feel about how Urashiki was knocked down? Do you think that it was legit the way it was done with Jiraiya? I mean, at the end of the day, he had a hacked ability. But, I mean, the way Jiraiya set it up, I can't be mad at it because it made sense. So it wasn't illogical, but I could see people having issues with this episode. I've already seen some people complaining, saying this is the worst episode of the entire batch, and no.
But that goes back to what Itachi said, nigga, the ultimate Hokage. He embodied Madara's will, which was to be the supreme strongest person, and Hashirama's to use your power to promote peace, because if they gotta listen to you if they can't beat you, but you ain't like Madara. Madara was the strongest nigga too, but he wasn't like humble, you know. They would have listened to you because they can't fuck with you, but the fact that you were trying to be the supreme emperor that'll cause rebellion. That'll make people uprise against you. But if you love them, they'll love you. If you show kindness, they'll love you for it, and then they'll proclaim you as the Hokage. Ain't that what Naruto learned? You can't just be the strongest nigga and they like you, nigga. He earned it. He without a shadow of a doubt, got everybody's attention. Like, you wasn't gonna say, you better know his name. He Naruto, nigga, he saved the world, you know. He made a name for himself. All the Hokages, but, you know, like, blew people's minds with how great they was and how they would get they all for the sake of others. And they was named the Hokage. Except the second Hokage, he was the same as Madara, which he shouldn't have been the second Hokage. But it was like the racism, the prejudice against the Uchiha, basically.
Brothers, an enemy.
Man, I need to start. It's kind of too late in the game, I guess not, but like, I be wanting to make a channel or to upload on my channel and be like talking, like, cause a lot of these people's opinions be biased and it be their opinion only, but because they're the only ones on YouTube making videos giving their opinion, it's like their opinion become like what's a fact or like the truth, and it be like, these niggas be wrong, like how everybody wrong about and all that, like saying he ain't the strongest. This nigga was written. It's like, it don't matter what you selfishly believe. Like, you can feel, think whatever you want. But when they created the story, wasn't he like the god? Wasn't he like, not a god, but wasn't he like ultimate? Wasn't he like the one that they needed? Like, he made it all possible. Sasuke was, why did Sasuke become that strong, powerful ass Uchiha? Nigga, because he needed to kill Itachi. And even think about it, when he was powerful as fuck, trained with the legend of Orochimaru. Think about it, Orochimaru is still alive, nigga. Orochimaru is still like the strongest nigga. I mean, you could argue he not the strongest, but you don't gotta be the strongest. Nagato was more powerful than Naruto, B, and Itachi, but what? Itachi's intelligence instantly figured out a way to defeat this enemy. And what did he do? Countered the multiple eye. Well, that's because he been in Akatsuki, but that was the whole point. He spied on people. Argue if they fought. Oh, if they fought, Pain would wreck Itachi. What do you mean? Itachi was in the fucking Akatsuki. He studied fucking Pain's all abilities. Man, like, okay, you could argue Itachi not knowing who he was would figure it out, and that without a doubt he would. But now you saying that in Itachi, in a death match, so you can't, if we're going to do what if scenarios, then you gotta eliminate the motherfucking illness. And think about it, with the illness he was able to join, he was strong enough to join the Akatsuki, not at full power. Like, nigga, you joined the rogue league of S-rank ninjas that was more powerful than all the Hokages of all the other villages pretty much. He joined them niggas and was one of the strongest among them, if not the strongest. He already fought, look, we already know Orochimaru was scared of him. No, them niggas couldn't see Orochimaru. Like, the niggas in Akatsuki, that's even what they claim. Like, we might as well let him join because...
You're quick.
We, nigga, remember, Kisame was afraid of Jiraiya because he's a legendary Shanin. So Orochimaru is a legendary Shanin. You don't think they know that this nigga Orochimaru is a goat, like a fucking mobster? Like, come on, they fucking know. They know. And Itachi, man, like, him being in that Akatsuki, think about it.
Now!
Obito knew all of Konan's abilities, but still got overwhelmed with that immoderate arrogance where you think can't nobody fuck with you. Itachi don't think can't nobody fuck with him. He know that anybody could beat anybody, and all he do is perfect and master his fucking craft, nigga. He was the fucking ultimate ninja, nigga. Hashirama said it, like, oh, your brother, the whole, think about it, the whole, not think about it, go read the fucking books, the manga, to watch the anime, watch the lore, watch what the creators designed the story to fucking be, because they created the story. I hate when niggas argue what they want, what they think. Nigga, did the creators who created Naruto universe say that? This is what they believe, because what they believe is the actual laws of the anime. You can't change the law of the anime because you don't like Itachi or because you like Madara, you get to say whatever you want. No, when they made the fucking story, whatever they say is what the law is. Whatever they say is what the facts is. You can't make up facts. Whatever they said when they designed the fucking anime, the manga, that's what the facts is. And they retconned a lot of shit. And even though a lot of shit is retconned, the facts is still the facts. Because even though something was this and then they changed it later, they are the gods of that universe. If they change the law, then the law is therefore changed. Nigga, denounce what you knew before. At the beginning, at the story, when they didn't really know, because you know, when it's like people will tell you, oh, they was making it up as they go, but then they don't use that when they're making their arguments and shit. Verse retcon, it's like, nigga, was the truth of the matter they was making it up? You know, it was a manga that they, you know, was creating. It was a work in progress. Just like, man, fucking Obi, look, what did they say? I just told you, Madara, what his dream was to come be the supreme, the strongest nigga in the world because nobody could stand up against him. And wasn't that Itachi's fucking goal, to become the strongest ninja so nobody could stand up to him? Wasn't that his goal? Bam. So he embodied Madara's will. Now flip it on the other side. Hashirama, wasn't his goal to become the supreme strongest so that nobody could stand up against him, so that he could stop the fighting? He didn't want war. He didn't want to rule over everybody. He just wanted the fighting to stop. And if he the strongest nigga and whatever he say, then the fighting gonna stop. You know, with peace and communicating and working together and like kind of making treaties. And that was fucking Itachi's, the other half of his fucking goal was to become the supreme strongest, become the Hokage, and then talk to all the other villages and see and let them see the truth that we need peace. We just hurting ourselves by fighting. He embodied both these niggas fucking will. And then think about it. Even Danzo was like, yeah, this nigga gonna be the strongest. We gotta let this nigga in the village. You know, Shisui was already a fucking prodigy. Nigga, Fugaku, he knew, niggas knew. There was sleepers in the Uchiha clan. Ain't no telling how many of them niggas, even though it wasn't written. But, like, that's why it's arguable. Nigga, ain't no telling how many fucking Uchihas had the Mangekyo. Like, come on, nigga. And then Itachi was held as supreme over all of these niggas. He was the prodigy son of the strongest Uchiha, the clan leader and shit. I'm not arguing. It ain't no bias. Like, it's the fact. Like, just like how everybody thought Itachi was like this villain until it was revealed that this nigga was a double agent and we got the whole backstory. Like, come on, man. And then it's like when niggas found out that he was this super cold nigga, and then he was like like, you know, he took away from Naruto and Sasuke's shine. Nigga, even no matter what Naruto did, nigga, Itachi outshadows every character in fucking Naruto. He was even the favorite of the creator. When the creator finished when they finished the story, Itachi was still his favorite. Because what he contributed the most, and his life meant the most in the whole story. One character that wasn't the main character. This is what the creators say. And then the fans that fucking hate on him just because he was that great, fucking automatically created an entity, the anti-Itachi. Like, they just hate him because he good. Like, man, fuck him. He all like Curry. Like, that nigga bald. But it's niggas that hate him just because he bald. Oh, he make every shot. Fuck him. You mad that he good? Get good and beat him or be better. Or just, you know, give him his props. Like, you just don't hate. Like, man, okay, and that's Hashirama and Madara. And think about it. And then that's just him. That's the first part. He embodied both their wills. All right, now think when Sasuke, you know, he revived Orochimaru, and then Orochimaru, which, spoiler alert, Orochimaru jumped in a fucking white Zetsu body mixed with the Gedo statue, nigga. Orochimaru got the ultimate body and never have to jump bodies ever again, and he's immortal. He got a fucking artificial, organic body that don't die or deteriorate. He took over a Zetsu's body, and the Zetsu is made up of the Gedo statue, like the DNA from the tree, the 10 tails, and then Hashirama motherfucking cells. And now Orochimaru possesses that body. That's why in Boruto the nigga looks younger, because he is. He probably de-aging it, so this nigga gonna live forever. He gonna be the true sage. Like, this nigga gonna been around for thousands of years and then gonna been dead what his dream was. He altered just like Destiny. Didn't Orochimaru, like when he was the first villain, wasn't he saying that it was his destiny to learn all the jutsu? And technically, what did fucking Neji say to Naruto that became true. Neji said that seal in his head ain't gonna go away till he died. And ultimately it went away when he died, saving Naruto. And what happened? Naruto was like, I'm gonna be the, he told Naruto, nigga, that you can't fight destiny. You nigga, whoever was the Hokage was destined to be the Hokage. And wasn't that true about Naruto? Naruto didn't even know that the Sage of Six Paths with his great-grandfather and Ashura and the Uzumaki clan, the Senju clan. Hashirama is his grandpa. Tsunade is his grandma, like great-grandmother. Your daddy was, nigga, trained by Jiraiya, who was trained by the third, nigga. And your daddy was the fourth Hokage. Nigga, you was gonna be his destiny. Didn't Boruto meet the little nigga that's in the Hidden Mist village, Kaguya, or that other nigga that's wielding the twin blades from Chojuro, the Hokage, the Kage of the Hidden Mist? Didn't he become the Hokage because, nigga, his grandfather was a Hokage, and this nigga born a prodigy, nigga, so you destined, like, and see the other villages do it like that, Kazekage. Gaara, nigga, your daddy was the Kazekage, nigga. It's the Kazekage family. Y'all niggas' last name is the name of the Kage in the village. So everybody who's your son or related to you is destined to be the Hokage, nigga. Or, you know, whether it's a girl or a boy, it's destined. And that's true about Orochimaru. But back to the topic. What did Hashirama say when he told us when fucking Sarutobi, the third Hokage, who was supposedly this great-ass ninja praised by everybody and was trained under the first and second Hokage, even him, nigga, he was like, nigga, what did he tell Danzo when Danzo was like, let's just strike the Uchiha now? And he was like, nigga, and think about it, he was like, yeah, that wouldn't do nothing but start a war. And first of all, it ain't gonna be no easy task trying to fight against the Uchiha. Think about it, nigga. You got the power of the whole village behind you and all the clans versus the Uchiha clan, nigga, by themselves, and you don't think y'all niggas could win that easy? Like, come on, man. And then Itachi is the son of the strongest nigga in the clan, or the leader of the clan, who was once the strongest until a prodigy named Shisui was born, and then he saw this prodigy born and started training this nigga. Come on, man, what the fuck? Passed the tuning exam by itself? People be arguing that whole, oh, Minato got the fastest time. Yeah, but Minato did it with a team of cold-ass niggas like him. He just happened to be the coldest of his team. Nigga, Itachi did it by himself, nigga. Like, come on, man. Like, nigga didn't have a Sharingan, but was fucking, like, showing the Sharingan intelligence. What happened when the little kid tried to throw the rocks at him? This nigga was dodging the rocks and couldn't see him. And then grabbed one and then Sharingan, Shuriken jutsu the motherfuckers and knocked all the rocks down. Like, come on, that's Sharingan shit. And he was possessing that instinct. Even the daddy, remember the daddy took at 4 years old, took him to the second great ninja war, nigga, and let him hang. He walking around, nigga, what happened? Nigga tried to kill him. And he slit dude throat at 4 years old. Probably the youngest ninja to ever get a fucking kill, because what the daddy said, he was, when you read the little novels, which is true, that the detailed version, you know, they expand on the story, because, you know, the anime can't just tell you the whole story in one episode or one movie. So the novels explore and expand on the stats and the abilities of what happened during this side story, or what happened off screen during this, or how did Rock Lee and the other characters get strong, you know, shit like that. Shikamaru Shinden, you know, the little side stories that go into detail on the other characters, like, they literally, and then, alright, not to get off topic, what happened? Motherfucking the third Hokage, what did he say? Like, this nigga, they left everything up to him. Nobody could have did it but fucking Itachi, because he was the strongest one. He was the prodigy among the Uchiha clan, another fucking genius. Like, these niggas is just too many. There was too many powerful ass fucking Uchiha. And what happened? We left it all up to him. Like, people argue Toby fucking helped him, but nigga, it's because he didn't want to resort to, I mean, he knew it would have been hard. He would have needed some Ambu niggas to help him, but he didn't want them niggas killing his family and shit. So he knew, and think about it, Obito thought he was perfectly high. And even Obito was like, what the fuck, how did you know I was here? Like, he was spying and watching Obito. And Obito didn't even know like that he was watching him. And Obito was creeping around, jumping, using Kamui, jumping into dimension. Was he not? And even Obito was like, oh shit, this little nigga real. Like, he been watching me. He knew I was here. He knew all about me for some reason. Ain't no telling what else he knew, so he just played it cool. And Tachi asked him, like, oh, yeah, Obito helped him kill the clan. Yeah, well, he asked for help, and then he probably could have did it, even though Sasuke said that shit, like, no, not even you could have did it. Yeah, because he got the Mangekyo Sharingan, nigga. And that nigga was up, but think about it, what happened when the elders came, and they kind of was pressuring him, kind of putting a suspicion on him for being a part of Shisui's death. What did he do? Nigga, them was veteran Uchihas, nigga, the leaders that be under his daddy, nigga, and what happened? With his regular Sharingan, nigga, he knocked all three of them niggas out when they Sharingans was activated. Like, how couldn't your Sharingan follow him? Even in the data books and the little novels, it say that nigga Itachi's speed was so great that not even other Uchiha with fully mature Sharingans could keep up with his speed. Like, what? And that's from training with motherfucking Shisui. Shisui had the most potent, powerful eyes the Uchiha had ever seen. And that's why he was so fast, because he was using that, his visual prowess, which was the greatest in the Uchiha clan, you know, to fucking just be body flicking, you know, because that's the Uchiha, like, kind of their special ability. Not their special ability, but the Sharingan. Like, people argue that Sasuke got flame control from a Matarasu, but he got a Matarasu, but Sasuke, because he like...
BD, stim!
He just said to, no, he said to just eat it, because it had been like a couple of days already. Who, me? Why? Yeah, I know, but I kept waking up late. Nigga, I was partying all fucking thing. Shut the fuck. This nigga was, I am. I'm talking about Naruto, nigga. And bam, what happened? Basically, he embodied the will of like both Madara and him. This nigga was feared by the fucking everybody. Even think about it. People argue Kisame. Even with Kisame, the fucking... Think about it, this nigga, the whole show, this whole legendary nigga Itachi that everybody argue over, this nigga made his legend as a kid. Like, this nigga that y'all talking about, you know he 11 years old, right? This nigga y'all comparing to Madara with all this power, y'all know he 11 years old, right? I mean, I know he grew up, but he made his legend before he became the 21-year-old that died against, that killed, basically fought. It was part of his mission, nigga. He knew his name was fucked up. He wanted to die and be able to pass the power, the true power of the Uchiha on to Sasuke. He even said it, man. He say it in the fucking actual story. The fucking creators designed the story to say that he said that. He even showed Itachi the truth, you know, his whole life. You know, remember after they beat Kabuto, an unbeatable nigga, but somehow Itachi beat him. Madara's unbeatable, yeah, but it's a nigga in the motherfucking anime known for knocking off unbeatables. So, miss me with all that shit. Miss me with all that hating shit y'all niggas be doing. Miss me with all that. Niggas be hating on my nigga, just hating though. Like hating. hating, nigga. No reason neither, just like hating just cause he go. You mad that he good. Like, he's so nice, fuck him. Nigga was going blind, nigga. He got, niggas don't know. What about the revenge? What about how Shisui really died? Cause he got poisoned by that Aburame clan from Shino, the nigga from Shino clan. And Itachi got revenge. The nigga was doing a little bugs, turning to bugs and spy on him. And Itachi knew, nigga, my Sharingan, nigga. What did he tell Orochimaru? Nigga, try all the jutsu you will. But before my Sharingan, they are nothing, nigga. Sharingan can see everything, nigga. The only person that ever did anything to Itachi, nigga, was when he joined the Anbu. Because you gotta read the motherfucking books. He didn't just join, nigga, they tested him. Yeah, nigga, let's see how strong this little Uchiha really is. Nigga, it was a rogue motherfucking ex-Foundation member from, think about it. Danzo made sure the Foundation was more powerful than the Anbu because he was working against the village, against the third Hokage. So all the most powerful ninjas was part of the Foundation, and the niggas that was good but not the best was all for the Anbu. And his Foundation members was always killing the Anbu. Nigga, and it was a Hyuga member that was rogue from the Foundation, nigga. Well, he was like a descendant where he was Hyuga, but the family, the person that his mom or his dad wasn't a Hyuga. One of them wasn't a Hyuga, and he had a Byakugan in one eye, nigga, but he still had the Hyuga chakra, and this nigga still knew the gentle fist. He was cold. He just had one Byakugan unlocked instead of two, nigga. His mission to join the Anbu was to go kill this nigga. He probably wasn't even rogue. He probably was just a dope-ass nigga that was found out the truth about Danzo, and they had him assassinated. But, nigga, they said you could pick anybody you want, nigga. You kill this nigga and you're part of the Foundation. And guess who he picked, nigga? 9-year-old, fucking 11, 10-year-old Itachi. He picked Shisui. And them two niggas went on a top-class, secret fucking Foundation mission to fucking assassinate a rogue fucking Hyuga member with a Byakugan, and that nigga was wearing their ass out. He fucked both of them up. They killed him, but nigga, like, he fucked them up. And that ever since then, them niggas started training their Sharingans, nigga. And think about it, the Sharingan is fueled by hate and rage. You don't think Itachi had the most hate, nigga? Danzo, nigga, the village killed your best friend, try to take his eye, set you up to kill your family, nigga. Hated on y'all, was racist towards you. You had to join these niggas. You were sick. Your little brother, you don't know what's going on. You gotta pretend to hate the village. You killing innocent people. Everything you dreamed of, you had to go in complete opposite direction, nigga, and basically become an evil criminal, nigga, that where you join a group that wanted to destroy and take over the world, nigga. You don't think he had that much? That's why he was so strong, nigga. This nigga Sharingan, he would have surpassed Shisui. That's why Shisui was training him. Even Shisui said when they was fighting them fucking Foundation members, when he was only like, when Itachi was only like 5 or 6 years old, and Shisui was only 7, because he had his Mangekyo awakened when he was 7. When they fought them 3 Foundation members that was trying to kill that Anbu member that fucking found out the truth about them niggas and Danzo dirty shit. And then what happened? They beat them motherfuckers. Itachi already had his Sharingan and was only, what, 5 years old, or 6, because he was like a year, 2 years, a year and a half, 2 years younger than Shisui. So if Shisui was 7, he had to be 5 or 6. Like, come on, man. Them niggas taking out the strongest Foundation members at 5 and 6, nigga. Barely two Tomoe Sharingan, nigga. You dropping Foundation, the strongest Foundation member. The niggas that be walking with Danzo. Like, come on, man. They be fucking hating on my nigga, bro. They be straight hating, bro. Like, hating. Like, Ain't nothing you could say bad. And people be, oh, but he was sick. And like that, I hate that argument. Oh, his chakra reserves was low. Compared to who, nigga? Because the Uchiha clan got the strongest chakra in the world next to the Senju and the Uzumaki. So who is his chakra lower than? Even if he got low chakra, it's still greater than that of a regular fucking ninja. Man, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Still, I don't give a fuck. Somebody gonna watch this video and listen. But that's bullshit how y'all niggas be hating with these stupid, I'm racist, I'm prejudiced against this character, so I'm gonna tell a biased ass truth, use it like undoing facts and shit. And then niggas argue, oh, he could beat him. Nigga, can't nobody beat Shisui's Kodo Amatsu Kami. Danzo took one, blew itself up, destroying it, and Itachi had the other. And you could argue, oh, but he burnt it up. Nah, nigga, we ain't, okay. We doing what if fights. If you gonna use niggas' whole powers and be using Madara Sage mode that he stole from Hashirama and then 6-pass mode, if you could use all that shit, that aftermath, that all that retcon, that we don't got no enemy, so we gonna just make up an old one and give them all the power. If you could do that, then when you do the what if fight, Shisui versus whoever, or Itachi versus whoever, nigga, you gotta give him Shisui's eye, because he had Shisui's eye as a weapon. And if he really gonna fight anybody, and this is what I be arguing, I don't be hearing nobody say this shit. I be like, wait a minute, why y'all leaving Shisui's eye out? It's because they're controlling the narrative. They want you to argue him by limiting his power, taking away certain abilities that he got. Oh, you can argue the Yata mirror, but it's only a shield. Nigga, Yata mirror, nigga, it's a spirit weapon. Where the fuck is y'all getting a shield from? It ain't a fucking shield. He manifested in the Susanoo to look like a shield because he's blocking with it, but it ain't a fucking shield. It's a spirit weapon that could block anywhere in any direction. Or if you hit him from the back, no, that shit blocks anything. Nigga, the motherfucking, if it's just right in front of him, the Kirin didn't come right in front of him. The Kirin zapped that nigga from all over. It came, a lightning bolt came straight down and zapped the whole Susanoo from back to front, nigga. And it canceled it out because it's a Yata mirror, a spirit weapon that could block all things. People be like, oh, it could block chakra attack, making up shit. That ain't what the fuck it say. It say it's a spirit weapon that could nullify all things. It says all things. Not just chakra, not Susanoo, not a blast from the front, from the shield. Nigga, it say it could deflect all things created by the Sage of Six Paths. So I don't give a fuck who you argue. The Sage of Six Paths created it. When Madara reached his ultimate power that everybody argue he got with both Rinnegan and the Rinne Sharingan in his forehead, even the Sage of Six Paths said, oh, he's trying to reach power close to mine. Even with all that power, he wasn't close to the Sage of Six Paths. And the Sage of Six Paths created the Yata mirror. So ain't no Six Paths Madara gonna fucking be able to defeat or destroy or counter or overwhelm a weapon created by the Sage of Six Paths. Fucking dumbasses. Quit fucking being prejudiced toward characters and leaving out facts and truths and shit when y'all doing what if fights, because ain't nobody fucking getting through the Yata mirror. And ain't nobody fucking blocking or countering or closing a motherfucking eye against Kodo Amatsu Kami with Shisui's eye. And ain't no telling what other abilities Shisui's eye fucking got, nigga. And that's if you could even get past Tsukiyomi and Itachi's fucking intelligence. And then people want to argue, oh, it's chakra, nigga. And even if it's low, this nigga became the strongest nigga in the world. And he was sick and dying and couldn't use all his power, but he was still stronger than everybody with the little bit of power he had. And then if you gonna argue him doing a what if fight, then you gotta give him his full power, nigga. Which is obviously greater than everybody else's. When he was weakened, he was stronger than everybody else. Now don't that fucking make sense? If you're in a weakened state and you're more powerful than everybody, then what would it be like if you were not in a weakened state? Wouldn't you dwarf fucking everybody? How the fuck Udashiki and all these Otsutsuki's that are superior to Madara, their ego can lead to their downfall. But Madara's ego won't lead to his downfall against a nigga who's a master at keeping his poise and being righteous with the will of fire and powerful ass Uchiha named Itachi Uchiha, nigga? You don't think Madara's cockiness would get him fucked up against Itachi? You don't think that? You don't think this nigga Itachi that was a motherfucking god, more beyond any other person's intelligence, you don't think he's smarter than Madara, the incarnation of Sasuke, who's not that smart? A nigga that just like using his Uchiha blood to be superior to everybody with his firepower? You don't think that egomaniac would get done in by Itachi Uchiha? You don't think that? That's hard for you to believe? But you could believe in Jesus, though. But it's hard for you to believe that Itachi Uchiha with Totsuka blade that could seal anything it touches, forged by the Uzumaki clan, the most powerful clan in the world, the descendants of Ashura Otsutsuki, who inherited the power, all the full power to Sage of Six Paths. His clan created that sword, and y'all thinking Madara is gonna fucking do something against that? And then the Yatsamira, Kodo Matsukami, Itachi's intelligence, even though he worked fucking Nagato with the Rinnegan, like what? This nigga is the strongest character in the whole anime. And back to the facts. After Tobirama did that whole shit and was like, damn, whoop-de-whoop, this nigga, he was the GOAT. What did fucking Hashirama say? Wow, your brother and Uchiha did all that for the village, killed the whole Uchiha clan for the village, which is why we created the term Hokage for a nigga that would do anything for the village? That was the whole reason we created the Hokage title, and this nigga embodies that? Me and Madara? What? And y'all niggas can hate on him? You love Madara, you love Hashirama, you love the third Hokage, you love Orochimaru, but they love him, and you hate him? The niggas you follow him, and you hate him? When he beat Kabuto, an unbeatable nigga that mastered all Orochimaru research and had dragon transformation Sage mode and had unlimited chakra, unlimited Sage chakra, and all these defense and healing and Kekkei Genkai from other clans, Genjutsu sound from the Taiyuya bitch from his Sound 4, all the Sound 4 abilities plus his own abilities. And plus, it was him, Kabuto, who a nigga that was equal in intelligence to Kakashi, what? Trained and researched Orochimaru. This nigga was unbeatable in God mode, controlling the whole army of undead, reanimated Edo Tensei niggas. Even Madara Uchiha, and he could have controlled Madara, but he didn't want to. He was letting a nigga run loose because this nigga got unlimited chakra. Itachi beat him and undid the motherfucking reanimation, and then Madara himself was like, oh, what? Y'all got capable shinobi on y'all end as well? Not knowing that the nigga he was praising, and Madara don't praise nobody, was Itachi Uchiha? Like, what? Madara, the nigga that y'all give sloppy toppy to on the internet, Madara Uchiha, praise Itachi Uchiha, and y'all hate him? Y'all God, y'all anime Jesus Christ, the nigga y'all follow him, and you hate him? Come on, man. Had to catch my breath on that one, but you know. How you hate the nigga that the nigga you love, right? That's like Jesus said to love each other. And y'all hate Jesus? Y'all hate the people that Jesus told y'all to love, but you love Jesus? And you can't love the people he loves? You love the people? You
Another
hate
step.
the people that you love Jesus. Jesus loved the people, but you hate the people? BD1.
I'd say these vines are too creepy for Grease, but he's Grease.
Bro, I grabbed this one already, didn't I? It is I. Because they hate this nigga Itachi. I'm telling you, they hate Itachi. For what? I knew I killed him. That was a crazy ass fight. He smacked him. But on hard though, bro. I've been playing this shit on hard since the beginning. Grandmaster Jedi. Since I first started the game, brand new off the PlayStation Store. Itachi is the coldest, and you saw him against Naruto when he mastered the QB chakra. How Itachi was throwing hands with him, like what? Orochimaru, one of the strongest niggas in the world, the legendary son, couldn't throw hands with 4 tails. Naruto. This nigga got 9 tails mastered. Yang. And Itachi taijutsu with this nigga. You taijutsu him with the same Naruto clone that, I mean, it was and think about it, it was a weaker Naruto. Maybe you could argue full power Naruto, but that's what I'm saying. Full power Naruto, when he was at his full power, you could argue Sasuke in his full power, but all the way up until them niggas reached Sage of 6 Pass mode, they was not fucking with Itachi. That was the whole reason they got strong. Itachi got strong. Sasuke got strong to beat Itachi. Naruto got strong to beat Sasuke. Now, make that make sense. You love Sasuke. You love Naruto. The niggas you following is following him, and you hate him? Naruto and Sasuke following, Naruto following Sasuke. Sasuke following Itachi. Y'all following Naruto and Sasuke, but y'all niggas hate him? Y'all hate Itachi, but the niggas you love is following him? You can't make that shit up, man. You cannot make that shit up. You can't make it up. Impossible! It's over 9,000!
Marin, please tell me I'm not gonna run into another one of those giant bats.
You encountered a Dathamiran bat? And you survived?
Barely. I'm lucky I don't have a fear of heights.
You've done Dathamir a favor by ridding us of that foul creature.
Let's just hope I never run into one again.
Damn, bitch, you don't like the bat, nigga. Dathomir bat, nigga. That shit from here, too. You got a right to live on this motherfucker? But the bat can't live on this motherfucker. The bat can't live on this motherfucker? Everybody loves the bat, man. Bro, where the fuck am I going? Look at this. Little bat, that motherfucker gonna grow big and get revenge and gonna start eating the dead body of that big one. Like, come on, man, don't ever hate on Itachi, bro. I can't wait, bro. If I keep hearing people hating, bro, I'm gonna just dedicate a whole shit. It's gonna be the Itachi YouTube, nigga, and I'm gonna just state all the facts, prove once again. I travel to get the full statement from Makayashi Kishimoto, nigga. Like, please tell these niggas who the man is. Like, cause people keep arguing, and they not gonna listen to the facts. So if you tell them the God himself, the one who created this world, you tell them what the fuck the word is, so they can stop bitching and hating and lying and being prejudiced and hate. Tell them the truth. And he gonna fucking tell them, and I'm gonna put that shit on my page, and that's that, nigga. And that's gonna be that. And y'all niggas, and I bet not ever hear nothing again. Niggas gonna be hating on me and shit, talking shit, but at least the truth will be out there. Right, we made it, baby.
The Night Sister used this bowl for mixing potions and elixirs. Some were medicine, others poison. Want to check it out? Let's see what you found.
Please, this shit lead me somewhere. That's crazy, we can't all the way back where we started. What? Yeah. Yeah.
Good scan, BD.
Good scan, BD1. I like that name. It's good. If I remember this, I remember coming up here running from them dudes and I'm trying to like search or scan that thing. But Itachi is the best. Man, I hope sometime he get like reanimated. They better let us see him the way they did Sasuke. Man, that shit's short. I thought this shit, like when you first look at it, I thought it was gonna branch out. But the niggas played as this game was shorter than I thought. Didn't go that way. Missing 2 chairs. Yo, what's up? Just quit hating on Itachi, real talk. Whoever listens here, whatever. Quit hating. This bro God was the God, and I didn't know he was.
Will not stop me! Move in, brother!
stim, bud.
Stem, bud. CD1. Good job, bro. No, that's just a door.
We have sacrificed too many.
Because
It's too dangerous.
Rushing
We should kill them.
I wasn't
No,
killing
take him
all
to
this
Brother
stuff.
Lucy's.
Let's see what you found.
What? You hear this nigga? Hey, that intro. Hold on, who shit is that? Hey, cause all this shit real quick. Cause this shit gonna be a song. This beat, he playing like a beat. But like, Shazam. Shazam. This nigga not even listening. Shazam this shit real quick. Yeah. Yeah. Whip it.
There you go.
This nigga don't rock it, man. Never mind. You're playing. Hold on, I could have did it. My bad. Don't download it. I forgot I could. Flexing real hard, little Uzi. Yeah. Let me see. Let me dang that shit one time. Told you, nigga. If knew it was a little Uzi song, but like, oh, y'all gonna do me like that? This shit been a gang too, man. They really quit playing. That nigga know this nigga, I don't know.
DJ, yo, the beast on this bang.
We got us one. Got him. Got him.
Diamonds behind my wrist. Ain't got like cutting the brick. I fight on these bitch and these bitch. I had to go up in my list. No, I don't take no pics. No, I can stay for a lick. I'm flexing this all on my wrist. I'm making these little niggas sick. Water, that's all on my hands. A gold she live on my fist. I gotta get bitch that is rich. Just try to make me bitch lit. Yeah, if you gon' shoot, funny nigga, you better shoot. My new whip is bulletproof. I got diamonds on my tooth. I got diamonds on my hand. I got diamonds on my brand. I got diamonds on my friend. Let the story tip again. D.R.E my suit. I just wanna get all the loot. Fucking your bitch, I recruit. I make it do it too. So they get loot, they get loose. When they get loot, like the news. Treat that girl like Uncle Lou. Give her my lap, but that pussy for crew. Elephants all in the room. Horton go on here, who? I put my dick in your pool. She is no longer your boo. 20 in my shoes. Nike's not that shit. Fuck on that bitch.
Hell no.
Wait, need a blue. Got a little bit and I pocket that for some shoes. My nigga making the news. Yeah, base it on the block, they suited. Yeah, I had to recruit. I had to break up the loot. 350,000 on my shoes. That's the shit I got on now. Baby, they let me fuck, what about now? If I'm a dollar, bitch, you was a hound. We buying first in the first, not a now. I'm the freshest nigga out. Police go first, they putting it as a found. Busy when nothing get found. Cause these niggas always they stealing my style. Diamonds cutting my wrist. St. Cali cutting the brick. I fight on these bitch and these bitch. I had to go up in my list. No, I don't take no pics. No, I can stay for a lick. I'm flexing this all on my wrist. I'm making these little niggas sick. Water, that's all on my hand. A booth she live on my fist. I gotta get bitch that is rich. Cause time making me bitch lit. Yeah, if you gon' shoot, funny nigga, you better shoot. My new whip is bulletproof. I got diamonds on my tooth. First grip was up on mess. I used to chill in the mint. Everything happened is meant. Bitch, first thing in the mint. Yeah, I know the shit is you said. I just had better than you.
It's nothing.
Yeah, we had better than you. No, I do not want him. Yeah, you walk with a leg.
Blow him down.
Got double to the slide in the bitch. I got the tank. Don't want that bitch. I cannot fuck this shit in the frame.
What's your eye? You look small. Combo time. Push it. You act the line. Don't let him escape. Can't take it. Stunning contact. Taking him down.
BD, here.
Busted dodge. Keep that
Help, BD!
Got him.
Brand new, farm is steady.
Hey.
No damn match, like a Chevy. Pull up to the port with an all black Chevy. Pull up the car on an all black Heli. If I get put there on hand, no salad. That's cause I made 10 M's on
Oh, there's gonna be bounties on the down there. Killing them all. Killing them all. Killing the drone. Killing the drone.
Cause I'm not us in the middle. Getting money flexing real hard, but that car you got is a rim. If you a spot, nigga, tell me who sent it. Got an OPs that like doing the dishes. Got an OPs that like giving the pinches. Got an OPs that be sucking my dick, and every time she do it, she take out her dentures. Dumb in my mouth, so it's dumb in my system. I got these flawless that work on my dentist. I stay at the rich and you stay at the kitchen. I jump in your bitch, so I have to show it. The 40 look like I just flip in the whip. I knew I told you I don't generally, but I might sip it. This shit with that, this shit with Rick, yeah. These niggas not with the hit, yeah. She wanna fuck, she can get it. First you gotta do an audition, and you gotta bring an audition.
Do audition. You gotta bring an audition.
You really not really, you talk about your own people, so you better just stay a distance. I'm rolling on you like a distance. Blow that bitch out like a piston. I'm the only chef in my kitchen. So I guess I better get that whippy. Random hoes don't pick it. That's how I do my sticking. Yeah, don't know what you been, can't lick it. Only get it once, don't miss it. Make up on the top like a mystic. Rap on my jeans, shoes, Rick. These niggas out here, they really be tripping. I'm up the stream, so I join the same. Diamonds cutting my wrist. Same color, you cut in the brick. I put on these bitch in these bitch. I had to go up in my list. No, I don't take no pics. No, I can stay for a lick. I'm flexing this all on my wrist. I'm making these little niggas sick. Water, that's all on my hand. A boat, she live on my fist. I gotta get big that he's rich. It's time to make any bitch lit. Yeah, if you gon' shoot, your nigga, you better shoot. Might know what they gonna do. I got diamonds on my suit.
Woo! Eat it back. Could eat that. Ooh, this nigga's playing. Ooh, he can't really jump. Come through. Stop tweaking like a nigga right in the trunk. Set up how the manga go shut. Okay, that shit hit though. I ain't gonna lie. Unlock all the abilities. That's how I do.
Okay, wow, that took a lot, goddamn. Anyways, the best ball hog, the ball hog king, the ball hog lord, the ball hog goat. Honestly, Harden is really trying to become the best ball hog we have ever seen in our lives. Now obviously we've had people like Fawkes and Allen Iverson, very legendary ball hogs, so I would still give the edge probably over Harden. But Harden is trying to make his case that he's the greatest ball hog of all time. Now I think he'll probably need an 80-point ball hog game as well. We need to get one of those. But nonetheless, let's hop into this video and see how Harden got his ball hog on last night in Atlanta. Nah, but seriously, if his goal is to go down as the best ball hog of all time, you gotta get 80-point ball hog. You need a 70-point or an 80-point ball hog. You know what I'm saying? I heard they took him out of the game in like the third quarter or something like that. I gotta keep him in one of these players. You gotta make him get the heart. You gotta go for the record, baby. You gotta go for the record, baby. You gotta break some records, baby. Don't let them bring you out. Tell the coach you want to stay in. Tell them, nah, I want to stay in. Let me go for this record, baby. Let me go for this record, baby. You know what I'm saying? feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? You go ball hog, the ball hog, nigga. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I hate when they ball hog the whole first 3 quarters and then they want to sit down and stand and not ball hog the rest of the like, nigga, you was just doing all that ball hog. You was just ball hogging for 50 minutes. Where you going? Nah, they don't want to stop ball hogging. Keep ball hogging. Oh, that's a great ball hog. That's a great ball hog. You said it's ball hog bag with that one. I'm like, you see that one? You see that ball hog? He has a flex on that ball hog.
Oh, I'm tired of eating cocksucker.
Damn, that water is good.
Every time I try to get my fly.
He's in his bag. That's a good left hand. Look at us. No foul. No control.
Right here, buddy.
I'm with his foot straight ahead, but that works. First jump is running fast. We got hella good football games today, ladies and gentlemen. Hella good football games. Hella good football games. I'm excited. Russell can pass. Yeah, you gotta pass that back to Russell for the slice. It's all good, y'all. All right. Go. Let's go. He's in his bag.
Three-pointer wide open for D.R.E. Parker had a 30-point game not too long ago.
Yeah, he did. He was in his bag. Against Milwaukee, right? You seen that? That's a deep one.
Look at that guy. He's wide open because they're double.
They got Ben McLemore on the team doing the only thing he's ever wanted to ever do his whole NBA career. Pull it as soon as he gets it. I remember in college, Ben McLemore was disgusting. They just thought he might be nasty, and then he came in the league and was ass. He felt that money and started having a good time. He said, after this basketball shit. He said, fuck this basketball shit. Jump in the monkey nose. I'm gonna get this money. I'm gonna spend this money. Came in the league, got the jacket. Hell no.
He ain't lying though.
Up in his top bag.
And as we're preparing undefeated.
Two of your checks, you takes my bag, and one of the bag is in all your bag. All of my niggas, they looking gorilla. All of my niggas, they grooving now. I'm in the bed, ready to bed. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go, let go. Nah, Mr. Morris. Think I can never. I have no about it. If that ain't making it, yeah, if you got it. But I got your ass. I got it. Made a
nice move, but never got the ball in the basket. Russell, second stage of the rocket.
Water is out of my head. I'm going for shooting on my hips. For those of you who don't know what this song is, I'm sure most of you do, but some of y'all don't because y'all just are just completely out of the loop. It's called Lil Uzi, 6 Minute Freestyle. You might want to check that out. You might want to check those out. I mean, it's not like it's that new. It's been out for a few months. But I don't know. For some reason, I just was playing it this morning. Let go, let go, let go. Step back, up. Come here. Yeah, Harden doesn't have the best pull-up or the best, really anything other than step back, ball hog, and he's got the best, he's got the best cap. And when I say that, I mean like trying to draw fouls, like trying to make it look like he got fouled in situations where he didn't get fouled, like capping like he got fouled. Like he's the best at that. Harden been averaging the most free throws in the league for the last ever. For
the last ever.
Touch him once. Oh my God. The fact that Harden averages more free throws than LeBron to me is just hilarious. I find that hilarious. Hell no.
Dropping it down to Lynn. Another
Oh, Harden be out there capping his ass off, and they be buying it. They be buying it. It be good cap. It be good cap. He be selling the cap. The cap be very believable. He be selling the hell out of the cap. Step back, up, come in. Top. Okay. Don't put your hands down and play basketball, kid. Niggas always making play basketball, kid. You're getting smacked. Get better defense, bud.
But
Put your hands up, kid. What the hell are you? What's out of here, boy? Alex Lynn. Get out of here, boy. You better just be happy you was born with that size, boy. You gotta thank God every day for that size, boy. With the hell? Yeah, now, boy. Get your heat there, man, boy. What's wrong with Alex Lynn? That's why I want to marry a girl that is all it takes to divide us. We must die. With a 7-foot hole. I'm trying to make a bowl. Fuck you, man. I'm trying to make a bowl. What the hell? I need to find the tallest girl they got in Africa. Where's the tallest girl they got in Africa? Let me put a baby in. I don't even want to marry it. Yeah, we can just have a kid. I get that kid. We can have it. It can be a whole little agreement. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's your tallest person in Africa? We can sign this agreement that I'll raise the kid in America, get him lit, get him in the league. We can extort him, make a lot of money. We can also make a lot of money so he won't feel extorted, and it'll be a win-win situation. There we go. That's funny. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Do we have it in our back or what? Outsider! That's why they took hard not to game because they beat him by 8. What's it? Fawkes, he's made that. Alone out. This is how I thought the Rockets were going to look every game of the year. That's why I said I thought they were the best record. The Rockets be looking so good sometimes. And then some nights I'm like, what the hell? I'm looking at them like, 50 ball. Oh my Lord.
50 ball.
Yeah, he should have stayed out there, bro. He should have stayed out there. He was out there in the third quarter when he was beating them like this. Y'all shouldn't be in there now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all shouldn't be in there now. So which one is it? Are y'all gonna stay in there and bust them, or y'all gonna sit down and, you know what I'm saying? Like,
He's surprised with the thunder, huh?
Off the back of the iron. Long pass down court. Good pass.
yep.
Cardinals in 3 quarters.
60 points, that's crazy. Y'all gotta keep, yeah, you gotta keep it in. Why would you not want to stay in here? Why would you want to Harden in here? You're letting me down. You're supposed to be the ball hog guy. You're supposed to, yeah, we don't need to watch the team. We don't need to watch it. We don't need to watch it. But Harden, you're supposed to be the ball hog guy. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be the ball hog go. Why are you not walking? Like, damn, that was your perfect chance. 60 in 3 quarters? You was averaging 20 a quarter. You could have easily got 80. I'm actually disappointed. And I'm not even the biggest Harden. Like, I like Harden. It's not like I don't like him, but I'm not the biggest Harden fan. And I'm still disappointed. That's crazy. He should have just did it. He should have just at least give us 70, nigga. Why would you not? How do you not want to drop it? I don't get it. Anyways, I don't get it. Anyways, that's gonna do it. If you guys enjoyed, I would have just ball hogged the whole quarter. Told him, yo, guys, I'm gonna try and go for 90 this last quarter. I need y'all to just, you already got this game on. Y'all stats don't really matter. I need y'all to just fuck with me real quick right here so I can get this 90. I'm trying to one-up Kobe, and I got the perfect shot right now. Y'all got it. I don't know. Anyways, that's gonna do it. Be glad you enjoyed. For any more ideas, subscribe if you do. And yeah, man, that's gonna do it. A lot of good football games. Can't wait to watch them. Can't wait to see who wins these things. And can't wait to see that Ravens-Niners game, that Pets game, Packers game, all that. Whoa. Woo, woo. Even the Steelers Browns, we'll check those out. Woo. Anyway, somebody
All documentaries.
Peace. There you go. There you go. This will be the final word in the story of Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker. Get tickets now. Operation Abilene was one of the bloodiest battles of the Vietnam War.
Everybody down! The entire company nearly wiped out.
We're taking fire!
Prayed for a miracle. One came. His name is Pitts.
Pitts saved lives. We put him up for the Medal of Honor.
But he never got the medal.
Justice delayed is justice denied.
The Medal of Honor is the highest recognition of military valor there is. You'll prepare a full decorations review.
Mr. Pitzenbarger, sir. I'm from the Department of Defense. I'm here to learn about your son.
If you want the real story, you'll need to talk to the mud soldiers.
I've never seen lost men like that. Pitzenbarger comes down that wire and saves men he never even knew.
Sounds like a suicide mission.
Suicide is hopeless. What Pitzenbarger did was valor. I kept telling him to get out, but he wouldn't go. He was there to save lives, and that's what he was doing. Why are you here?
Because you're here.
Well, we shouldn't even have been there. None of us should.
What are you saying?
It's friendly fire. We were fighting our own men.
The after-action report is missing. Who even thought up Operation Abilene in the first place? It's not a can of worms you want to open.
Why not? Information was removed from the original review.
You had no idea where you're starting.
I have never seen you back off of anything.
Usually we're judged by what we do. But what we don't do is what haunts us.
I'm gonna go public with the story. Sounds a little dangerous, but it'll be great television.
Getting that medal for Pitts, for the men I lost, might be the only decent thing I pull out of that war.
Pitzenbarger's father. He's dying.
Dying isn't harder than losing a child. Do what you can.
Guys like Pitzenbarger do what they do for each other. A life for a life. I need to finish this.
Give praise as this young man and show us that the sacrifices of the fallen will never be forgotten.
You're not now. You go out there and show the world.
I have myself an indentured servant. Ed Kelly is his name. Shoot him. Make a name for yourself.